Hi everyone. It was a great week for a part-time reseller. If you want to know what sold, stay tuned. Hi everyone. It is Stephanie from Three Queens Resale, and if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for joining me. It really does mean a lot to me, and if you are returning, thanks for coming back. I do appreciate you giving me another go and just kind of hanging with me as I learn this YouTube thing. So today is a what sold video, and I'm going to be sharing with you my sales from October 4th through October 10th. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So starting off with October 4th was a Sunday. So I had a big day. I believe, did I send out offers? I believe it might have been Closet Clear Out. First item up was this 7 Diamonds wool sweater. It is starting to be sweater weather, and this sweater sold for $12. And after the $2.95 in fees, I was left with $9.05, and it had been listed since March. Next up was this Aquativa Resort blouse, like cover-up blouse. It had been listed since July, and I got an offer. It hadn't gotten much interest at all, so when I got an offer for $25, I took it. And after the $5 in fees, I was left with $20. Next up were these Zuzatas leggings. I hope that's how you say it. Size small, medium. These were gifted to me by my friend Wendy. They're navy blue, and they had the University of Illinois I logo on there because that is where her daughter goes to school. And that is where Becky Park lives. So, small world. They have been listed since June, and they sold for $11 on eBay. And after the $1.43 in fees, I was left with $9.57. Next up, also another eBay sale, was this Lily Pulitzer extra small blue linen sweater. Me and the buyer went back and forth, and we settled on a $21 offer. And after the $2.73 in fees, I was left with $18.67. Also on eBay was this Hannah Anderson casual top, size 3T. It had been listed since July when I decided that I wanted to get into Kidizen. I started sourcing some more kids' clothes, and this was one of the items that I had sourced. It sold for $10, and after $1.30 in fees, I was left with $8.70. I typically, when sourcing kids' clothes, do not spend more than $1 on the item. So I feel like anything, if I buy it for $1 and sell it for $10, it's a slow process, but it's still a process. And kids' clothing does not take as much work as adult clothing to list. Next up was I think my only Mecari sale of the week. It was this Lily Pulitzer Girls Quarter Zip sweatshirt. It sold for $29, and after the $2.90 in fee, and then their other $1.14 fee that they have, I was left with $24.96. And I mentioned last week that I was going to, on my Instagram, and if you're not following me on Instagram, it's down below. Follow me on Instagram. I got all types of good things going on over there. But anyway, I mentioned in my Instagram a week ago that I was not listing on Mecari and Kidizen anymore. I'm just doing an experiment from last week through the first of the year to kind of see if I drop those two platforms, can I still make about the same amount of money that I've been making and just list more on Poshmark and eBay. So I'll give you an update on how that's going. And next up was another Poshmark sale. These lamb gray suede fleece lined boots, size 7. I did pick these up at the bins. They were in excellent condition. They sold for $19, and after the $3.80 in fees and the $2.12 shipping discount that I gave, I made $13.08. And then on eBay, back to eBay, I have this Jamboree Girls bundle of 2 pair of pants. These were my daughter's pants that she had outgrown. They sold for $10, and after the $1.30 in fees, I was left with $8.70. Then finally on Sunday, another eBay sale. These Jessica Simpson Aubriana pumps, they sold for $20. And after the $2.60 in fees, I was left with $17.40. Those did come from my first ever ThredUp haul, and I will link that above so that you can check that haul out. I do plan on getting another ThredUp shoebox here in the coming months. I'm just waiting until I have enough credit in my ThredUp account from all the things that I've sent in, and the box is available. It's never available when I'm like ready to get it. So that brings my Sunday total to $130.11. Awesome. If you're new here, my daily goal as a part-time reseller is to bring in $50. That's $50 every day of the week. So I'm a slow and steady volume seller, and so whenever I sell $50 worth of product, I call that a gold star day. So Sunday was a gold star day, followed by Monday, October 5th, which was a zero sales day. I have had quite a few zero sales days the last month since I've been back in school. My lack of listing, I have not been consistently listing, which is like my number one rule for consistent sales. Because I teach full time, I'm a mom of 2, and I just need to sleep sometimes. And I'm doing that stressful hybrid e-learning in-person teaching thing. I'm teaching all the peoples all the time. So I haven't had a chance to list, and therefore, as a result, I am starting to have zero sales days. This is, last week I had 2. This week I only had 1. So, but at least Sunday was an awesome day to kind of make up for that. Tuesday, October 6th, I sold this Lily Pulitzer sports bra. It sold in seriously less than 5 minutes. I had it listed, and I was getting ready to start listing it on eBay, and it sold for my asking price of $25. After the $5 fee, I was left with $20. Then also on Poshmark, I sold this Kate Spade black leather wallet. It was also a full price sale. It sold for $30, and after the $6 in fees, I was left with $24, and that was listed for about a week. And then finally on eBay, or not eBay, Poshmark again, I sold this Abercrombie Kids polka dot skater dress. It had been listed since July. And so I took an offer for $8. Partly because it was a kid's item, and then also partly is because it's a summer item, and most of the country is moving into a little bit cooler weather. So after the $2.95 in fees, I was left with $5.05, bringing my grand total for Tuesday to $49.05. So I missed having a gold star day by 95 cents. Wish I would have sent a few more offers out. Maybe I could have pushed me over the edge. Next up was Wednesday, October 7th. And first up was this Patagonia sports bra size medium. It sold the same day it was listed for $13. And after the $2.95 fee, I made $10.05, and it did sell on Poshmark. Next up was this Jamboree Girls long sleeve dress, size 4. It was my daughter's. The other item was my older daughter's that she just didn't wear anymore. Actually, the other sports bra was too. But this Jamboree dress was my daughter's. She just outgrew it, and it sold on eBay for $10. And after $1.30 in fees, I was left with $8.70. Next up, another sports bra. This Nike sports bra size medium, sold for $10. It sold within the day of listing. After $1.30 in fees, I was left with $8.70, and that was another one of Courtney's sports bras. She cleaned out her sports bra drawer. She must have gotten a bunch of new ones. And then also on Poshmark was this fossil leather belt that I did get out of the bins. It sold for $24, and after the $4.80 in fees and the $2.12 shipping discount that I offered, I was left with $17.08, bringing my total for Tuesday to $44.53. So it was not a gold star day, but it was a decent day. Next up, that was Wednesday. Yep. Next up was Thursday. Thursday sucked. It was not a zero sales day, but it was a very, very low sales day. So the only sale was this eBay. Actually, there were two sales. One was these Express Editor pant, which I did not pop in a picture, but they sold for $10 on Poshmark, but I had already sent them to ThreadUp and did not change it on my spreadsheet and take the listing down off of Poshmark. So, reseller rookie mistake. Whenever you pull things, make sure you delete them so they do not sell to people. But the other item that I did have sell was this foot massager that was given to me by my friend Wendy, and it sold for $8. And then after the $1.04 in fees, I was left with $6.96, which is my total for the day. $6.96. So it is not a zero sales day, but I need to do better than $6.96. But it's not a zero sales day, so it's a win. Moving on to Friday. Friday was October the 9th, and I had 4 sales. And Friday, I left town on a girls' trip. So I was able to get 2 of these out in the morning because they sold before I went to work. And then the other 2 I just sent out Tuesday because there was no mail on Monday. So the first one was this J. Crew medium wool sweater. So it is sweater weather. I took an offer for $10. And after the $2.95 in fee, I was left with $7.05. And yes, I probably could have gotten more for that, but I only had it listed like for $14, $15. And so I was I was okay with it in the moment. It just depends on, it was the first, like an early morning sale. And so here's probably, if you are a reseller, if you're purchasing off of one of these sites like Poshmark or eBay or Mercari, make your offers to the seller like either first thing in the day or last time in the day. Really, you can make an offer anytime, but I bet it's more likely to be accepted if it's their first offer of the day or if it's their last, the end of the day, because they might be trying to like meet a certain sales goal and want to just willing to go ahead and take it. But I typically take the first offer of the morning, and this was it. Also that morning, I had these Jones New York Collection career pants that sold for $10, and after the $2.95 fee, I was left with $7.05. And I did also take an offer off of those. I woke up with an offer on those, and I took it because they had been sitting for over a year. Then next up on eBay was the Sundance wool and silk blend dress, size medium. It's been listed since May, It sold for $27, and after the $3.51 in fees, I was left with $23.49. And then also on eBay, this item has been listed since July. And this was my personal skirt that I just did not wear anymore. So when I Marie Kondo my closet, it was one of the things I pulled out. I will be doing that again, and I will be hauling it. So if you are a large, extra large girl, 14, 16 girl like myself, um, not plus size, more like medium size, like girl, stay tuned because that haul will be coming soon. But this large skirt sold for $13, and after $1.69 in fees, I was left with $11.31, bringing my Friday sales total to $48.90. So if you are keeping track, I have only had one day this week that was a golden sales day, and that was Sunday. So moving on to Saturday. So Saturday I was out of town on my girls' trip. We're having a great time in New Haven, Michigan. If you've never been there, I highly suggest you go. It's just a quaint little lakeside town with just fudge. Like, here's my fudge that I got. I've been pinching off of it every now and then. But that's where I was hanging with my girlfriend. So I did not even list a thing for 3 days. I know. But this Kalia top sold on Kidizen, and after shipping and fee, it sold for $20. And after the shipping and fees, I made $12.72. It had been listed since July. Kidizen is one of those platforms that I am no longer listing on. I'm just taking a break for them and trying to focus on listing more on Poshmark and Ebay so that they just draw bigger audiences and I sell more on those platforms and get more traffic. So I'm trying to capitalize on that to see if it makes a difference. So this was my first week not listing anything new on Mecari or Kidizen. I'm just selling through the stuff that I have listed on there. I am going to be out of town next week again because it's fall break and it's my anniversary on Friday, so me and my husband are going to Florida. But during that time, if I get bored, I might cross-list a few things over if I run out of new things to list on my vacation. I can either get really bored and start listing, or I can be having so much fun that I don't list at all. We'll see how it goes. But let's go over my weekly numbers. So my weekly total was $368.45. I sold 22 items. My average sale price was $16.74. So even though I am taking a lot of like low offers at $10, I am also getting higher end sales over the $25 threshold, and it's making it average out. My goal is $15 an item right now as my average sale price. So we're hitting right there for the second week in a row, and I am so excited about that. That has been a struggle for me as a reseller, and I'm really happy to be getting there in the fourth quarter. It just means that my sourcing is paying off. I'm really trying to be intentional about what I source, unless it's given to me. If it's just given to me for free, then I'll just take it and list it. But so that's what's going on. And my cost of goods of all 20 items that I had listed was, or all 22 items that I had sold was $20. So all the things that sold this week only cost me $20. So turning $20 into $368.45 is amazing. That's why I love reselling. So if you have found my video interesting and want to continue to follow me on my resale journey, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so that you can be notified every time I put a new video up. I am trying to list or create upload, whatever it's called, 2 videos a week, if not more, so that you can follow me on my reseller journey, and hopefully I can be helpful to you and let you see what's selling for me, and you can decide if you want to source those things as well. So until next time, put your face mask on and wash your hands, and be nice to your kids' teachers, because we are working really hard, and have a good day. Bye.